to round 7 of the 2014 European Championships in Amsterdam. This next round we've got Aleksander Trivedi versus Alessandro Cavallo. We have Aleksander, sorry, we're going to try and not get the names confused. Aleksander is the Finnish national champion, and he's playing Mermails. And we've got a very interesting bit of feedback that Alessandro is playing a deck he calls Bat, which is bear artifacts and trap tricks.
With no hands.
No, well...
No, he doesn't play the deck with no hands. He has no hands in his deck. I should...
I feel like we could have done that better.
We didn't think about that.
No, it just spurred a moment right there. That was missed opportunity.
It missed opportunity to do it. Yeah, and I do believe, let me just make sure of that. Aleksander is playing Mermails. So that should be interesting. Cavallo did actually play YCS Turin as well. So I'm not quite sure where he did actually place in that. Generally, if we know about it, it was quite high, essentially, because we get that updated.
He's there. He was there. That's as much as I can tell you.
Yeah, he was definitely there. That's all the information we have as well. I was at YCS Turin, and I can neither confirm nor deny that he was there. So, definitely. Also, just a quick shout out again, we've got James Pennicott and Oliver Gurman on our written coverage. Again, if you're viewing this on Yugioh.com, it is over on that side. Again, if you click the link that says it just there, if you click the link that's above that on Twitch, you will leave this page. So do not do that, please. Still waiting.
Yeah, we're just getting these players settled in and set up. As soon as I can show you the cards, I will do.
Oh, we've been given life points, so I do believe we're starting in a moment. Looks like they're just getting the hands together.
As you won't hear it here, but they are in actual fact going to yell duel at each other as loud as they can. Just in the spirit of good games. Well, they should.
Okay. They may or may not, but we'll hear it if they do.
No, we won't. They can't hear us when...
No, that's true. Oh, here they are.
Here we go. Ignore the Curry Bandits. That's still up from last match. But you can just use it as a interesting mascot for this game. How do you guys feel about this? The Fire Fist bear in a artifact trap trick deck.
It's certainly interesting.
And how's it going to fare against Mermails?
They're doing pretty well. So definitely, it should be.
Do we know the records of these players?
No, but I can find out.
Yeah, it's probably 7-0 or 6-1 at this point. We'll just find out for you.
Just figuring that out. While we're figuring that out, I'll just take time to reflect, perhaps on the last time we saw Mermail.
Yes, the Mermail XE universe.
Yes.
What a card.
What a card.
Also, you may see us squinting a bit. In actual fact, we have a light right here next to us, so we don't just disappear into the background. It is the brightest thing we have ever seen.
It is as bright as the sun, and today our special guest, the sun.
Yeah, and I'm going to leave here, and I'm just going to have that like coloured squiggly block thing following me around. And you look over here,
for the rest of eternity.
Oh, only for a few hours. It goes away. I hope it does.
Never go away.
I'm not an optician.
Right, they're on 5-1. So yes, we were correct. Yes,
5-1. It's round 7.
Exactly. So they played 6 games previously.
Oh yeah.
So yes, 5-1. We're losing track of time.
Matt failing at math.
Yes.
Again. That's 2 star chips if we ever have a tournament on an island somewhere.
Yes.
That would be pretty awesome, but I just imagine it would be impractical. Okay, we're getting a shuffle up. It's pretty slow and steady, I imagine, because we got both these players on camera. They don't want to rush all their cards and accidentally knock it over. It's a nerve-wracking experience when you know the rest of the world out there could be watching your game right now. So let's see what's happening. Players are making the cuts.
There's a 3.
It's a solid 3. It's right in the middle. Against a 2. There we go.
Playing dice football.
It stands. Okay, so yeah, our tech specialists are just asking when they draw their cards if they could show it, so we can give you guys a look at what's going on. Right, as these cards load in, Alessandro.
See a breakthrough skill there.
Oh, this is Alexander, yes. Breakthrough skill.
Genex Undyne, Atlantean Marksman. Can't quite see that card over on the left there, and there's an Abyss Sphere in the middle.
It's Mermails Lind. Okay, this is good. This is very good. And for you guys, there we go. Brotherhood of the Firefist Bear, Soul Charge, Pot of Duality, Trap Tricks Nightmare Hole. Sorry, Trap Tricks Trap Hole Nightmare, and Artifact Sanctum. That's a very strong start for both players. Actually, it's a good start. Mermail would have liked to have seen an Abyss Pike or Abyss Tius, but his hand is by no means, I would say, dead in the water, but I'm trying to avoid
terrible.
No, it's good.
There's things he can do.
The Genex Undyne is, it will be really good for him as well here. And because of this Firefist Barrier deck, I have no idea how fast this is going to be, so there's plenty of time to draw into a few options. And I can show you the hand as it loads in. Alessandro starts again with a Pot of Duality. Which card did he have there? Did you see?
I did not catch that there.
I didn't catch it. Sorry, I was.
We will definitely see that on there.
I think it's a breakthrough skill that was added there. Okay. So if his opponent doesn't know what he's doing, the Mermail player might consider this being a Yugioh matchup.
Yeah.
Because it could actually, you could still consider it the fire or ice hand, which would deter people from attacking. This is what Alessandro has in play. So you can take a look at, I'll show you Alexander's hand, and you can consider what kind of play you'd make against this opening field.
The blank card there.
Yeah, is. Figure it out in a moment. It's going for a search effect for the Genex Undyne. It would. Yeah, it's a Genex Undyne. That's accidentally popped up there as a blank card. Okay, so he's going straight for the marksman. Let's figure out what's going on. Oh, sorry, let's get this up here. Let's get the information right now. I'm going to spell a trap, interestingly enough. Perhaps, maybe he knew what maybe he knows what he's up against. Firefist Bear. Also with 1200 defense points.
So no damage would be taken?
No, pretty sure. Okay. So, Alessandro
passes back to bat.
Pot of Duality. He's already played one, so that's 3 Pot of Dualities.
That is a shame.
Well, depending on the special summons he intends to do, I mean, his Artifact Sanctum he wants to use in his opponent's turn anyway. So those dualities are actually really good for him. The Soul Charge is not so useful to him this early in the game. Firefist Bear connecting in destroying that Undyne and getting damage. Okay, let's see where we're going here. Okay, so Forbidden Lance, an Artifact Ignition, and a Coat Soldier Wolfbark. And we're going to be seeing the Artifact Ignition added to Alessandro's hand. Alexander has a Mermail Abyss Lind, an Atlantean Marksman, and one card I don't know in his hand. On the field he has a Breakthrough Skill, Abyss Sphere, and a card that I don't know. Chances are we saw it and I've may have forgotten. I think it's a it's a Genex controller. And here comes the Abyss Sphere. In response to that Artifact Sanctum, or
yeah, he's doing a response and activating that ignition there. And down comes the Moral Tag.
Yeah, Moral Tag. Okay, let's continue. He draws a card. I think he drew Atlantean. No, I can't tell you what that is.
Not just yet.
But let's take a look at Alessandro's much more developed field. This is a card that you'll...
yeah, it's a Genex Undyne.
Yeah, it's a Genex Undyne. Probably see quite a bit of this one as well. Over your WCQs. It's a searchable card by Trap Trip's Mermello, and it's very, very good against all the special summons that your opponent wants to do.
Especially good against Xyz monsters and Synchros.
Yeah. I kind of feel like... I would say it's stating the obvious, but it never hurts to just sometimes just say, hey, you know what? This is a great card. You should look at this. Face down on Alexander's field is he has a Breakthrough Skill and Abyss Lind. That's quite strong against this lone Firefist Bear. Yep. There's an Atlantean Marksman in the hand of Alexander, so he's going to use the Abyss Pike to get another search effect off and take out one of his opponent's cards. Yeah, it's Abyss Grunt, a very powerful card which allows the Mermail deck to do such ridiculous things and summon multiple monsters in play. It's very important, that Abyss Grunt. And here we go. The Marksman will destroy that Trap Trick Nightmare Hole.
This is a shame.
Trap Trick's Trap Hole Nightmare. And here goes Torpedo number 3. It's a Pot of Duality. If we don't want to see the card that was drawn, it was a Wiretap. Pot of Duality?
Now, I don't see why he's taking hands out here in favour of a bear.
Did he just snap back the Artifact Sanctum?
Pretty much.
Okay. And there's a Soul Charge there. Although there's not really a lot he can do with that right now. Yep, we have 4 cards on the field. How will Alexander respond?
By staring at his opponent and smiling.
Oh, how unnerving is that?
It's a little bit.
1,000-yard stare. He's like, what have you got? I've got everything, and you have nothing. Although he technically doesn't have nothing, but he's built a moat between him and his opponent with all those spells and traps, and he has his champion, Firefist Bear. We're going to see a Genex Undyne. Sending, I believe that was Tidal, Dragon Ruler. Very, very powerful card. In the previous Mermail matchup, we didn't see Tidal, and it does give that Mermail deck the late game that it needs after it runs through its combos. Okay, it's also a very safe card to throw into opponents' back row cards, because sooner or later they're going to run out of ways to deal with a 2600 monster without things like DD Crow, which usually exists in the side deck.
And it usually will just keep coming back.
Yeah. Okay, so we see the attack from the Dragon Ruler. Since we've talked about this a few times, I'll bring this up. Hey guys, who didn't see this one last year? Or the months after that? Or the months after that? Just in case. Okay, so we're going to see an Artifact Sanctum activated to get Artifact Bialtak, which will trigger. I'll show you what... Probably, yeah, we're going to see the Artifact Moral Attack targeted in just a second. Okay, Alexander takes a moment to consider. It's breakthrough with skill to deny that artifact BL attack. Okay, it's a wire tap. Very, very good. This is what happens when you get into the trap wars with these decks at the moment. Okay, we are going to see a breakthrough from skill from the graveyard to stop the morale attack, destroying Tidal. So yeah, we're going to see Tidal declaring an attack on artifact and morale attack. He wants to remove those from the field to lower the risk of the rank 5 coming down. There's a lot of dangerous rank 5s.
There is a lot, as we've seen in previous games.
Yeah, Constellar Pleiades, Volcasaurus into Gaia Charger. There's a lot those rank 5s can do. Okay, so the attack, Abyss Pike decides to trade off with the Firefist Bear. Play comes back to Alessandro.
And there's the Dark-Kohl.
It's Dark-Kohl.
There's always the Dark-Kohl.
Yeah. Soul Charge and Dark-Kohl. That seems
unfair.
Firefist Bear, morale attack, which isn't going to trigger. He could Dark-Kohl, then pay the 3,000 life points, but we'll see what he decides to do.
And what is it that we have set on the other side of the field?
We've got an Abyss Sphere and one unknown card. Well, I've got one unknown card listed here. I think it's just an Abyss Sphere on the Mermail side.
The unknown card is the Genix Undyne.
Yes. And he's got 2 cards on his hand. 2 Genix controllers, 1 Mermail, Abyss Gund, an Abyss Sphere on the field, and a Genix Undyne. Some very powerful spells in Alexander's hand. How will he play these? And again, the Dragon Ruler, even just destroying that now, is not a solid answer for it, because this is going to come. Okay, he goes for the Soul Charge. He's going to hold on to that Dark-Kohl.
Asking for a response, and there's none there. Yeah, he's only paying 2,000.
2,000 life points
instead of the 3,000 he could be paying if he would have Dark-Kohled.
Yeah. He's giving up his battle phase this turn. Interesting to see.
I think it was a rank 5, so let's see what it is that he's looking at right now.
This is a card he didn't play. Very simple, very powerful. Okay, so he summons Constellar Pleiades. Very, very powerful Xyz monster. I really like this. Guy. Has the ability during either player's turn to return 1 card on the field back to its owner's hand. It's very disruptive, which plays exactly into the artifact play style. He still hasn't got an answer to that Tidal. Even if he returns it to his opponent's hand, he still has to deal with the fact that his opponent can bring it back. He's checking.
His opponent does have to deal with the fact that Pleiades is 2,500, and I do believe the Tidal's only 2,400.
No, the Tidal. I'll just pull that up for you.
2,600. I see.
And he can attack this turn. He's given that up because of the Soul Charge. We're going to see an Abyss Sphere. I don't know if this is the end phase. We don't have signed with the player, so it's a bit difficult to tell. It's most likely an end phase Abyss Sphere. Yep, Tidal go returns to the hand, and Mermail Abyss Lyn will be destroyed, adding another water monster to that graveyard. And Abyss Spike. Abyss Pike. The Abyss Pike is actually really nice here, because he's got the Mermail Abyss Grund. I'll just pull that up for you in case you're curious about what this one does.
One of the nicest cards in the
yes, it was so good we limited it.
Basically, yes.
When you had 3 of those in the Mermail deck, it was just doing so many ridiculous things, and it was very hard to keep up with it. A lot of other decks was just, wow, okay, almost every monster I summon gets me another monster which does something else.
Out comes the Hild.
The Abyss Lyn.
That was the Lyn, sorry.
It draws. those Genix controllers, since he's got monsters on the field, he can make synchro summons, 6 or 7, or even he could go for the 10-star Leo.
He could. He has got the ability to bring out that tidal.
Yeah, he has tidal as well. Very good options for Aleksander here.
I think he's going to make the play.
He's got the Constellar Pleiades to worry about as well, so we might be seeing.
I believe is just returning it back to hand.
Yeah, he doesn't want that synchro play to go through. But what does he have for say? He has an Artifact Sanctum, so he could answer any play here. Oh, okay, we're seeing an Abystius. Yep, discarding the Dragon Ruler and searching for another Mermail card. Another Abyssland. Another ultimate rare Abyssland.
This person does like his shiny cards.
Yes. See more water monsters being banished. Yep.
Tidal comes down.
Yeah, this is going so well for Aleksander. Because if we take a look at what Alessandro has, he still has that Dark Hole which he didn't use last turn, so he has got some kind of follow-up to whatever kind of field Aleksander makes. And he's got the Artifact Sanctum on the field to help him try and disrupt her. He's got to be very careful how he's using his cards here. But he's in no means out of this game. Tidal attacks the Constellar Pleiades, and this is successful. Abyssland takes out Mermail Despair. Artifact Sanctum's up next. Now we see another Soul Charge there in his deck. And he takes out the Abystius to deny his opponent the rank 7 Xyz play. I mean, he could have took the tidal out, but the tidal already attacked, and it just comes back.
Yeah, it's going to bounce back.
Lots of flicking. There's 2 Genix controllers. And he's okay, so yeah, players come over to Alessandro, and he top decks the Traptrix Mermello, searching for a bottomless trap hole. That bottomless trap hole is a great answer to the tidal. Where does he go from here?
Alessandro is noticing how many cards is actually left in Aleksander's hand.
Okay, so the Abyssland goes down and brings up Abyss lead. So you take a look at Abyss lead.
And there goes the Dark Hole.
Okay, yeah, Dark Hole to clean up. And he passes, Alessandro passes the turn with just a bottomless trap hole. Yeah, he asks him, oh, that's the bottomless trap hole, right? Okay, so he knows his title's at risk. He has an Abyssland in his hand, Abystius, Genix controllers.
He's not in that bad a position.
Does he? Do you think he'd play the third Genix controller? No, he goes for Abyssland. Yeah, bottomless trap hole.
Interesting.
And
here now he can actually bring out
straight
a
up to
level 10.
Oh, he's given up his normal summon, so yeah, he's going for. He's going on his combo. So he's got the rank 7 play, and he's got Abyss Orca. Yeah, that's so good. He might have game before that becomes relevant, but we'll see.
So a lot of damage.
Yep. So currently, field looks like this. There's 2 Gen X controllers and Abyss.
You see it in hand.
Abyssia. I still can't get it. I still keep forgetting this card's name. Or getting stuck on the pronunciation. And Alessandro is completely out of cards.
It is definitely not looking good for Alexander.
And he's on 900 life points.
He is.
I don't think.
Oh, if only there was 2 4 stars, that would definitely be the end. Although he's not running a cowboy.
Even so, 900 life points.
And there goes the Dracosac.
Dragosac. I wouldn't be surprised if Alessandro draws that card and considers conceding. But he might just have exactly what he needs.
Is that a bunny and a walrus?
Yes, it's actually a couple of tokens. Yep,
yeah,
there
there's the concede. Shame we didn't get to see what he drew.
I can't think of what he could have possibly drawn that would have been an answer to what just happened there. That Mermail deck that Alexander was playing, he had all the combos going. He wasn't running out of cards. He was forcing the responses out of the trap trick deck and by putting it constantly in the position. Hey, do I use this trap or do I risk losing my monsters through battle and stuff? And he just got beat.
But if we really look at this, would this game have played out any different if Alessandro had hand?
It's hard to say. The Viper's Bear didn't really do a lot, did it? It was just a 1600 guy attacking, in which case I think a fire hand would have been a bit stronger. We didn't see lots of cards set to the spell and trap zone of Alexander.
No.
So, but there were some. But the ice hands might have been a bit redundant. Well,
possibly. I mean, Bear, obviously, if it does get an attack in and its effect activates, there's going to be a Tenki on the field. Yeah. Which you really do not want. Although, looking at it, is he running Tenki?
I would be so confused if he wasn't.
I can't actually see a Tenki.
Yeah, no, he's got 2.
Oh, he's got 2 in there, has he?
Yeah,
definitely. Okay.
It wouldn't make. He's got 2.
That would have been confusing.
It would have been like, wait, what?
Why is he doing that?
More questioningly, how is he winning?
That would be a good question.
I want to go over and just say, wow, this man is so good. He wins by playing Bear and no Tenki. Okay, so we're seeing Soul Charges coming out, and DD Crow, Dimensional Prisons coming in, and Malevolent Catastrophe. Malevolent Catastrophe is really good, and it catches players out all the time. Especially if when you activate it and destroy all of the spells and traps during the artifact player's turn, whether bat or hat or cat. I don't know.
What would a cat be?
Constellar artifact trap tricks. Could that work?
I don't know, but I'm setting the challenge out again for Constellar.
To be fair,
artifact trap tricks.
Constellar Pleiades play. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, if there's Constellar Pleiades there, we could say that it's just cat.
Yeah, you could just go meow as you're attacking for game.
Why?
Just because then the other guy has to live knowing that you did that.
Knowing that you beat him whilst meowing.
Yeah. Okay, so we're shuffling up and we're going to be getting ready to start game 2 of round 7. I see a Mind Control, Dark Hole, Fire Formation Tenki, Bottomless Trap Hole, Artifact Morale Attack, Solemn Warning. Okay.
And there's an Abyss Pike, a Marksman, a Tidal. I can't see that card right there.
It's a Torrential Tribute there as well.
Tribute. It's the middle card that I wasn't quite getting.
Actually,
there is a Tenki. That makes me feel better.
Yeah, maybe my reaction to Alessandra's opening hand, it was like, it's actually, yeah, very good hand. I think that's very playable. Actually, to be honest, I don't know what else he'd be looking for. Yeah, that's a fine hand. Far Formation Tenki.
That? No.
And just see Aleksander's hand as it loads in. Artifact Moraltac set face down. We're going to see turn play past, Solemn Warning and Artifact Moraltac set face down. And we're going to see this Spike. Discarding Atlantean. Well, hold on, we'll see.
Oh, Solemn Warning.
Oh, it's Solemn Warning. Yeah, he's Alessandro's not letting him get the early game search off. It's a very early Solemn Warning. Okay, so yeah. Now we're going to see the Far Formation Tenki. He didn't want to give his opponent the knowledge that he could get the bear before he could do anything with it. I mean, sometimes you can argue it thins your deck down a little bit, but just simply playing the Far Formation, adding the Farfist Bear to his hand, and then not doing anything, it just gives your opponent information, and he's not really gaining anything by doing it. There comes the Torrential Tribute. Bottomless Trap Hole goes face down. No?
No. There's no reason not to set it currently. And that looks like an Artifact Ignition.
Yeah, I think that was Artifact Ignition that got set face down. Yep, we were right. So, okay, this is not an amazing place to be in when you've got Atlanteans, a DD Crow, and no way of triggering either of those Atlanteans. He summons the Atlantean Marksman,
which can't be Bottomless Trap Hold.
Yeah, it goes straight under that. Wow, he's going to get away with this.
Yeah, he is. He's actually going to get away with it.
And if that Atlantean Marksman, okay, no, he's going for the. He's forcing that morale attack.
Yeah.
Although he's got the DD Crow in hand, so he's still going to get away with this. That cheeky Marksman. If it connects, he gets a level 4 lower Atlantean monster. DD Crow. And that's... Yep.
I think he was trying to force that.
Yeah, he had the answer in his hand. And he slipped under the net, and he gets Atlantean Dragoons for more damage. That's quite a big chunk to take out of Alessandro, especially when he's playing soul charges. Like even a soul charge for 2 right now leaves him, well, on 800 life points. And we see a face down Dimensional Prison, which I don't know about the Dimensional Prison. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Oh, and here comes the soul charge.
Here comes the soul charge.
And yeah, but it's just bear.
It's Farfist Bear. Okay. Now you can attack this turn. Activating Bear's effect to destroy Atlantean Marksman. Mind control for the to take control of Atlantean Dragoons.
And there's the overlay.
Yeah, he's performing the XE summon.
It's Abyss Dweller. Oh dear.
That's very good against Momo. We saw that putting the weight in. But we've got the answer sitting on the table for Aleksander. He's got the Dimensional Prison for a little bit later. And here comes Tidal. Bottomless Trap Hole being used, taking that Tidal out of the game. And play comes back to Alessandro. Okay, and now he's got a Farfist Bear.
Now maybe we'll see what it is. Oh no, there's the
Yeah.
There's the Dimension Prison.
That's the interesting thing here is he chose to Dimensional Prison the Firefist Bear.
But not the Abyss Dweller.
Not the Abyss Dweller. I think that's Gor's the Emissary of Darkness. So yeah, that's going to leave him with a 1700 attack token and a 2700 attack monster.
We did see a Gor's earlier as well.
Yeah.
It's nice to see it again.
It's, if you consider the field, there's a Dark Claw in Alessandro's hand. Some excited players in this venue. The Morale Attack is no longer in play, but we've got the Abyss Dweller. It's an adorable Gor's token.
Do you want to just bring Gor's up on screen?
Yeah, sure. He has to Dark Hole.
Has to Dark Hole.
Yep, it's gone. Sorry. Oh, he's not winning the game off of that monster. And there's an artifact Morale Attack set face down, so it's top decking right now. Alessandro doesn't have really the life points to take extended top decking turns.
No. I have a feeling that, oh, there is a question going on.
Okay, I'm not really sure what's being discussed there.
Tell you what should be removed, perhaps?
Maybe they're discussing the sequence of plays. Okay, he's disagreeing.
Probably going to get a judge in on this any second. Oh no, there seems to be an agreement. Okay. That's fine.
What's that? Yeah, Abystius.
Oh.
Yep, and that's game. That's going to be a 2-0.
Wow.
That was really well. The Mermail deck played fantastically in that game one. It kept going. It kept going. He wasn't running out of his running out of his combos, and this game it got down to the wire, and then well,
yeah, did very, very well.
I can't say Alessandro played bad. I mean, I was interested to see how the bat deck was going to work,
but he definitely stopped that bear. I mean, he knew what was coming. Having a tanky and a bear out at the same time is not going to be a good thing. That's actually why he used the Dimensional Prison on the bear.
Yeah, he didn't want to let him get the tanky. It's just like when you see Abyss Dweller as a Mermail player, it usually represents the bigger threat to you. But in this case, he had Gor's. So it's like, okay, I can just stop you taking the bear, because obviously if he uses the Gor's against the Firefist Bear, he's still going to get the search and going to be able to take out one of these. Take out the Gor's, because the token's only going to be 1600 attack. So no, Alexander really well played that. And Alessandro bat not so well.
No, it did not come up to bat.
Hey guys,
I feel bad.
I hope you guys are keeping track of all these puns.
I hope that somebody has a list of all of the puns, but cat definitely should be.
That should be a thing.
Yeah, cat should definitely be a thing.
Yeah, one of you guys at North American WCQ. Win with cat.
Definitely. Win with cat. If somebody makes a cat deck, then I will probably do nothing. But you'll have my thanks if I see it.
Just send a postcard saying meow.
Saying yes. It will have a cat on it and everything. Definitely. Definitely. But yes, it was a very good game. I wouldn't say it was a close game at all.
No, it's a 2-0 victory. The DD Crow coming in off the side deck, also crippling that one of the more crucial morale attack plays, just locking him out.
But it still feels that in terms of hat versus bat, hat is better than bat.
It's hard to say, because both the players came in here with impressive records.
True.
We could argue one way or the other that the Fire Hand and the Ice Hand would have brought much more to Alexander this game than the Firefist Bears did. The Firefist Bear, it did some work, but that first game it was just a 1600 guy. That, well, for sure opponents do some interesting things, but
the problem was that the Mermail player just had all of the answers.
Yeah,
every answer for that card. Doesn't necessarily mean it was bad.
No, well, we'll see if how
just
Alessandro is doing tomorrow.
Answers.
And
Yeah.
we'll see what else, because there's perhaps still surprises out there.
Definitely.
Okay, we're being
waved off of the set.
it's probably for all this cat.
I did get a quick question before. Why is it nighttime where the players are playing, and why is it daytime here? It's not. We're in the same room. There's a set. So it's not nighttime. That's a black curtain.
Oh, and this is a very, very bright light. As we mentioned, we have the sun
next to us. So that is everything. Thank you very much for watching, and come back for round 8.
We'll come back for round 8. Thank you.